Everybody just trying to see it's going down with MC Shakie sipping tea. Hey, everybody just trying to see it's going down with MC Shakie sipping tea.
What we doing, y'all? Ooh,
it's going down with MC Shakie sipping tea.
MC Shakie is in the building. We have arrived.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Welcome, 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 welcome to the Hot 9 at 9:15 tonight. You heard me. I'm your host with most MC Shakie Live, and it's going down. I apologize for being late. However, I do like to honor commitments. I'll let y'all know while I was late, y'all. So you put that on friends. I was watching you over there. Oh, you was? So yeah, I was actually so if y'all don't know Brianna is the lady. She was like literally one of the first people to ever interview me over here on YouTube. Brianna from Pettyville. And she does a thing over there. She has a platform where they do on YouTube. And I think I love her because she's another girl that just kind of like don't give no F's. And she kind of have her own little thing that she does over there. And she actually invited me a couple weeks ago to be on the panel. And guess what? I completely forgot about it until she reminded me today, like, oh, you told me it was going to be on the panel. And so I definitely like to keep and honor commitments as they go along. I see my guest is in the building. I'll be adding you in just 2 seconds, my love. And so I did go over there and add my input to the panel. So make sure y'all go check it out. I'll post a link to it in somewhere. So let me get to so look. So we're a little late today. I'm gonna give you a little extra. Don't trip. In fact, I'm gonna give you so much extra. We actually have a co-host tonight. One of the contributors from the Tea Parlor and my page. Somebody who I love. Her name is T in the Shade. She is shady as hell, and we love it. You heard me? So we're gonna have a lot to do. We're gonna have a lot to talk about tonight. Okay, now make sure y'all follow me on all platforms at MC Shakie Live. Oh my God, it's on Instagram, it's on Facebook, it's on everything. Tonight, I don't have what I don't have. Is any Sip Cosmetics? Where am I? Oh, I put them in the bag because I'm going to Houston this weekend. I'm going to put it there in my bag. All my Sip Cosmetics are traveling with me. Yes, ma'am. Got me a little something to sip. I don't know what my yellow mug is either. I'm doing one of those nights. So make sure you follow me at MC Shakie Live. While you are here, child, you need to press that like button. You need to go ahead and press the like button. Go ahead and press it. Go ahead and press it right now. I'm gonna take my. I'm not gonna do nothing until you press that like button. Go ahead and smash the like button. I see a lot of likes tonight. I appreciate you. If you don't already subscribe, welcome. If you're here, your family. Sip Nation is a family, and they're the best family. Shout out to Sip Nation. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. So, all right. Without further ado, I will bring on our special guest tonight. Y'all give a warm and loving and happy Sip Nation welcome to one of the contributors. Her name is Tina Shea, all the way from the sunny state of Florida. There she go, y'all. Y'all give her a big round of applause. There
you go. Howdy, how's everyone? Hey, family. Hey.
They are saying hey. They are saying hey. Thank you so much for so much for agreeing to do this with me. As always, I appreciate you. She actually works with us over there at the Tea Parlor / my page, as we have turned it into as of late, and she agreed to, thankfully, and I appreciate her because she does a wonderful, wonderful job with us, and I appreciate it. So give us a little bit about who you are and what you could tell us for who you are, how you got into blogging and your page and where we can find you. Give us a little rundown about who are you to us.
Well, really, just real quick, I'm a little older than most of the bloggers, you know what I mean? I'm in my 40s. But what got me into doing what I do is I used to follow, you know what I mean? I was one of these people that didn't get on Instagram right away. I was still on my Facebook. But I started getting on Instagram and I started seeing the different pages. I won't call nobody out. But it really didn't rub me the right way with their content and stuff. So I was like, you know what? Like, I could care less about what Kardashians doing. I didn't really, you know what I mean? It was just, I'm like, they got these big platforms. Y'all older people more than, you know what I mean, that was being put out there. So I was like, well, if they ain't gonna do it, I'll do it.
Right.
And that's what made me get into blogging. So I kind of, my page is a lot about Black injustices and that kind of thing. Like I call me like my tagline is real news sprinkled with tea. Cause I throw a little bit of tea here and there, but I try to keep it mostly about injustices, brutality, that kind of thing. The stuff that the media doesn't show. Like I've been told time and time again, girl, like where you get this from? I ain't see this on the news, of course. So that's what I kind of try to do.
Right. So the one question we have is says, where are you from? They want to know
I,
if you.
originally I was born in Nolens, Louisiana. And when I moved from Nolens in '89 to Tampa, Florida, and then I moved after my divorce. I in 2003 I moved back to New Orleans. After Katrina, I went back to Tampa.
Okay. Okay. So and you had, so you Tampa Bay is in the house. So let me
Yes.
ask you, what is it that what so how have you your page has grown kind of fast and exponentially. What is it that where are you going with this? I know you work with us. And I like working with you. You make it easy for me. You don't fuss about that.
Thank you.
Whatever. Like you have always been like a even so when we asked you to come aboard and you was just like okay whatever we agreed to something and you never even like I was like is you getting paid enough you not getting paid too much is there anything you just like girl whatever and so you've always
Right.
been easy to us to work with but but that of course that's not something that you oh I'm gonna quit my job and do right now but so where are you going with this because you do a good job of blogging you find out stuff you get stuff and you putting stuff out there that people need to see. Where are you like? How are you going to go, or how you plan to grow with it?
I'm hoping to develop this into either my own, like I've been talking with people to get my own magazine, but I've been kind of discouraged with that. So I've kind of put that on the back burner. So I'm really hoping to like foil this in and get big enough to where I can have my own talk show. Not something so much like I wouldn't mind something like not so much as the real, but I don't know if you're familiar with Grapevine TV and Ashley and the way their setup is. I'm trying to do something like that. Like that's where I'm trying to get to. Like that's really what I want. I want a form where I can have a show.
Gotcha, gotcha. It's coming for your sister. I mean, I think that I feel like that you are prime in position because your content is that good to where you have you know that it's undeniable that they'll eventually. If I had the power, I'd give you a show tomorrow. I don't know. I don't. I just. I don't. But with anything I could do, I definitely like to help. Like with you and Tiana, I love both of y'all. So anything that I ever could do to help, let me know. Don't just like I'm not that type of person where I'm just like you know what, girl, to hell with what you talking about. But no, let me know. I mean, if there was something that we could do, or somebody need me to call, or fuss at, or go on phone, I'm here for it. You hear me? And so, I definitely appreciate you for coming and do this with us tonight. Um, I want to try to do something depending and see how have you done any type of like because you have a YouTube, right? I've seen you come on our YouTube before, but you're not as active on YouTube, right?
Right. Like my biggest thing, I was active on YouTube a little bit, but not as much as I should have been. My biggest thing is I'm not editing savvy. So that kind of like scared me with YouTube because you know what I mean? I wanted my videos to look attractive. You know what I mean? So I with that I wasn't really that good on editing. Then I had a person that was doing some editing for me. Long story short, that was a ripoff. So I just kind of my YouTube fell to the wayside, and I wasn't doing as much with it as I should have been. But I'm trying to get back now to where I get my YouTube and get subscribers. So I'm really working on stuff now, hopefully to get like a YouTube following like I got on the page.
Right. You could. Let me say something. I find that like when people love you, they love you. It don't matter where you go, they're gonna come with you. I find. And so instead of people focus a lot on likes and no, focus on love. Being honest.
Right.
I don't never pay attention to no numbers or nothing like that. I used Buck had me doing that dumbass stuff, but I said no, I got to pay attention to love. There's a big difference between a like and a love. And that's just what it is. And we love your content. And so we definitely, if you come to YouTube, sister, we filing, we're gonna come. Sip Nation has, you heard me, we here for you. You know what I mean? And so look, and they say, look, people asking, what's your YouTube? They want to know what is your like, yeah, I'm so sorry. Give us your YouTube, your Instagram. Let me put it up and let everybody know where we can find you at. And we're gonna make it scroll across the screen
Yeah, well, everything is under, with the exception of my Twitter, but everything is under T in the Shade. My YouTube is under T in the Shade. I just recently changed my logo, but it hasn't changed on my YouTube as of yet. But my YouTube is T in the Shade with the underscores. My Instagram is T in the Shade with the underscores. My Facebook, the only thing is different is my Twitter. It's the letter TNTS and then a number 3. But other than that, everything is T in the Shade. My website, everything.
Okay. And that's what y'all can find that. Make sure y'all follow her on Instagram. She does a good job. A lot of stuff. Y'all pop follow me. Y'all see what she be posting. But also you still have to follow her to get the stuff that she don't post to my page because she cares about because she loves me. Some of the stuff that's like, girl, for real, is definitely on her page. So make sure y'all follow. So tonight we're gonna do like we do any other night. We're gonna go through tonight. We're gonna go through 9 of the hottest topics. We have a definite course. We would love to get your opinion. Some of these topics is stuff that you reported on. So it's gonna be interesting to see exactly what you think about that. So without further ado, let's get into the topics and I will add it to the screen. That's not the topic. I'm so sorry. This is the first topic. So the first topic is one, my homegirl, Miss Reginae Carter. And this is what she was doing. Let me turn the music down. Make sure it's good. So this is Reginae. Reginae is giving the girls a little giving the girls a little body. She's doing a little part. No social distancing whatsoever. None. Like they just don't believe in that. And this is courtesy of our friends over at the Shade Room. They just out there partying, having fun. She's just giving fine, sexy. And I guess my question is, she's showing off a lot. My question is, I mean, who here for this? Like, I don't want to think about Lil Wayne's daughter like this, me personally. I know some people do, and it's okay being comfortable with who you are, but I mean, like, what is you telling people right here? And I think that's the case. I know you're single and you can do what you want and you grown, you can do what you want. And I'm not saying that. But I mean, sometimes I believe like with great power comes great responsibility. Um,
Absolutely.
and I think people gonna listen to what she says just because of who her parents are. And because of that, like maybe sometimes use the message, little girl, because you have like Birdman our godfather, Wayne is our daddy, Virginia, I said, Toya her mama. She got this, so she never had to work for nothing. She never do nothing. And really, be honest with you, she was born with a spoon in her
I
mouth.
don't wanna I don't wanna accuse her of anything or feel a certain way about her, but I feel like poor little Reginae is trying to find an identity that's other than I'm Lil Wayne daughter or I'm Toya daughter or I'm YFN Lucci ex-girlfriend. She trying to find an identity that sticks. And I say more power to her. Have fun while you doing it. She young, you know what I mean? Like I read something earlier where people were comparing her to people like Zendaya. Her and Zendaya is two different people. They the same age, but they two different people. Zendaya has this squeaky clean girl next door image. Hey, that works for her. And I said, whatever worked for Ray Janae, as long as she happy, she healthy, then I say, sis, do you. You know what I mean? She coming into her own and she'll find what sticks.
Girl, I just don't. Girl, I just want her to just, girl. For some reason, I just think, like some people are gifted with the power just to change the world. I think that, and with the influence just to change the world, and the fact that sometimes they elect not to do so, like not even social distancing and stuff like that. I know, and I think she, I know she's young, she living her life, and all beer to her. So it's kind of like, whatever. So okay, and with that being said, so we need to do something right here. And this is what I was saying to Tiani. Look at Tiani's here. It's the other our other coworker. She's trying
I
to
agree. I agree with Tiani. I agree.
she's trying to prove to her. So what do y'all want to do about Reginae? She canceled social distancing herself. So tonight we have a choice to mention. What do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to let her make it, give her a pass, or do y'all want to cancel Miss One, color me Nate, Reginae Carter? Reginae's
Well, when I seen this video this morning, she really made me. Don't get me wrong. I was like, "Do you, girl, have fun?" But she made me want to take her and put her over my knee and spank her ass. I want Reginae to sit down somewhere, go back to making your little cute TikTok video, sis, with all these little people that's probably not your friends, because she was running around with. I always mess up the girl name, the girl that's dating Herbo. She was running around with her, but now she got all these people that's her. So them people ain't your friends. Them people your friends as long as you spending your mama and your daddy money. But them people ain't your friend. Go back in your house, do your TikTok videos.
Right.
Stop trying to be 20 going on 35. Just sit there. Be a little girl for as long as you can be a little girl.
Right. And they're right. I think y'all right too. She grown. She can't be a baby forever. I just look at her as like the niece I never had. And like you say, I want to whoop her and put her across the knee. But okay, so they say okay, they don't want to cancel her. They just want to give her a $2,500 fine and let her she's too young, make it juvenile court shaking. We don't do court over here. She's on the calendar. But so she's gonna get a little fine. Reginae, watch it now. Do something positive and productive with that stuff, and we're gonna keep it moving.
Okay.
All right. So the next story came from our page, of course, and it's basically about this. Now, to kick this off, Colin Kaepernick, of course, is the guy who started a lot of the movements that you're seeing right now. He started it by taking a stand against the NFL and saying, you know what, I'm gonna take a knee during the national anthem because y'all stupid. And first he was,
Right.
then he said, I'm gonna take a knee out of reverence for the troops, but I'm gonna do my First Amendment right. Colin Kaepernick, as you know, then came to a point where he was blackballed out of the NFL. He was fired. He was a good quarterback, they say. He made it to the Super Bowl. He didn't win the Super Bowl. He made it to the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden, he kneeled down one time, can't get a job. This guy here, Terrell Owens, said that because Roger Goodell, the commissioner of the NFL, came and apologized to the whole thing, but he's saying, you know what, apology is not enough. Colin Kaepernick needs a job in the NFL. And so,
had they just listened.
and this is what he's saying. Now, T.O.'s a dummy. I'm going to say that.
It's too late to apologize.
Let me tell you something.
It's too late.
So on trial,
Is there anything they could do, Terrell, or is it just too late? Like your song says right there.
No, absolutely. You know what? There is something that Roger Goodell, on behalf of the NFL, the owners, that they can do. And I think a lot of people have heard it from Malcolm Jenkins and their coalition and what they're trying to do with the players in the league. That's apologize to Colin Kaepernick. This guy doesn't have a job, and I'm tired of people saying, "Oh, well,
okay." So he didn't. So the NFL didn't give him a job, but they did give $250 million to contract systematic racism. What is and so? I think the thing is here. So
Theo basically missed the entire point of why Colin was doing what he doing. He was not protesting because he didn't have a job. That's not what it was about. Okay. Realistically, and I could be completely wrong, and you can correct me if I'm wrong and if I missed something. I honestly don't feel like Colin Kaepernick at this point cares about being a part of the racist ass NFL. I really don't think he wants to work for the NFL. I personally wouldn't. There's not an apology in the world that they could get me to run up and down that field with that ball again after the comments Jerry Jones made and Roger Goodell made and all these other little racist people. So I don't even think it's about that. He doesn't want I don't feel like he want a job. I mean, because if it was that simple, I'm pretty sure to shut him up, they probably offered him a spot somewhere, whether it was riding a bench or whatever. It's bigger than that. So it's not that, get him a job. No, that's not what he wants.
The NFL is made up of 90% black people as players and 0% black people as owners. I think they were saying it's like 10% black people as far as head coaches and front office personnel, but it's 90% black people as players, 0% as owners, and a few that make a few decisions here and there.
Absolutely.
Are we going to cancel the NFL? Is we not going to watch the football? You've had the players such as Drew Brees made this stuff. They're not giving them a job, but apparently they figured out, look, we give y'all $250 million to combat systematic racism, and we said we sorry. What else y'all want us to do? Is we going to not watch NFL? Are we going to cancel NFL?
I canceled the NFL about 6 seasons ago. I have not supported football, watched football in about 6 years since this started. And I was a diehard Green Bay Packers fan since 1996. And I canceled it. I have not supported the NFL. I have not watched the NFL, not the Super Bowl, not a shirt, not a lanyard, not a hat. I've been canceled the NFL.
Y'all been canceled. So hold up. I don't want to watch hockey. It's canceling this Beyonce's performance. Oh my God. So look, they want to cancel. Okay, so Shakie and T, just a question. Did Terrell stand up for Kaepernick when he took that knee? I don't remember. I don't recall. I'm not saying he did or did not, but I don't remember hearing him when Colin
I do
Kaepernick.
not remember T.O. being vocal about that when it happened. I really don't. I'm not gonna say he did. I'm not gonna say he didn't. I'm not gonna say I don't remember. It's not. If he did, it wasn't something memorable because I don't remember it.
They said they won't watch this. So listen, all y'all up in here saying y'all go cancel that NFL. I want to make sure y'all keep that same energy in September when they do that kickoff. You heard me? I want you to keep that same energy. So listen, so I see a lot of people saying NFL cancel, NFL cancel. Sip Nation, I'm gonna go with y'all today, and we're gonna go ahead and cancel the NFL. NFL, you are canceled. Sip Nation has spoken. Oh my God! But listen, y'all, don't come back here. Don't come back here. Don't come back here in September and be like, Shaking, what you doing? We ain't got nothing to do. And I'm watching football. And y'all over here talking about, well, we thought we they said help us. Okay, well, you got
Trust me, it broke my husband heart because my husband is a Philadelphia Eagles fan, and they won the Super Bowl during the time we were boycotting. Like I said, we were boycotting it. So that was a hard. My husband had to take that one to the chest because
oh
we boycotting football, but his Eagles won, and he had to stand by that boycott.
Tina Shay's sister, let me tell you something. Their boyfriends, their husbands, and their trades go start watching that football. Them girls, they go stick by that girl. I don't care what they say. Sister, you stronger than us. Because let me tell you something, they talk about cancer now. But as soon as their boyfriend come with that jersey, and he got that girl jersey for you, it'd be like, babe, and you gonna be like, oh, you gonna put on that popcorn or whatever it is, you gonna go make him some wings, honey barbecue. You know what you like?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna do. That's what they go. I don't care what they talk about now. But they have canceled the NFL Sip Nation, have not let the NFL made it. I'm surprised. Even after the $250 million and the Kaepernick settlement, that's crazy. But Sip Nation, y'all have spoken. Okay, so our next topic comes from one that actually came.
Hey man, it's like, yo, one thing we gotta know, and listen, let me just school you on something.
No, don't school me.
Let me school you on
talk
something.
to me. You know, school me, a grown ass man.
This ain't all about.
Oh yeah, I posted these fools this morning.
This one, all right?
No, but let me tell you something about family. No, I'm gonna tell you something about family. I don't never need them to bail me out of nothing.
Bro,
let me tell you something. They raised me. They raised you. Ever think I'm great because of me? I'm not. I'm great because I'm great because of the tribe. No, you gonna respect the tribe.
1 second, bro. Can you just
tell me another family that's done what niggas done?
You can't talk to me for 2 seconds.
Nah, because you disrespecting the culture.
Get off the kid. I be Wayne's
nigga.
2 seconds.
Nigga, nah. Now you talking crazy.
Bro, some of us have to make it on our own. That's what I'm saying. Some of us have to make it on our own. We can't have our family to fucking look us up all the time. Bro, some of us gotta make it on our own.
You gotta start with nigga. You gotta start with. You want me to listen? You gotta start with nigga your family's.
Bro, self-made millionaire, bro.
Okay, so of course they came back and said that it was a parody show, not real. The segment's called "What Haters Say." Never episode. A new episode today. Please tell people in the back. Okay. What? So I'm trying to figure out. I don't live for them playing in our face like that. Number one, but number two, it ain't funny unless it's true. Now, in the case of this, I know it was scripted and all this other stuff like that, but Marlon, his best movies and shows and stuff was when Sean was writing for him.
Mm-hmm.
He did a movie or two by itself that was like, okay, Sex Toughness was like,
I didn't even watch it.
It was you ain't missed nothing, girl.
Right.
It was that sister. And then you had what other, he did a new movie, Naked or Speechless or something like that.
Now that movie Naked, it was kind of cute. I watched it. It was cute. I give him that. But see, he had the show, the little sitcom show with Essence Akins and Bria Webb. I think that's her name.
Yeah.
And I was mad at that show because I felt like that show was all about him. Like everything, the jokes was long and drawn out, and he was just overacting on it. So I felt like he was the only one on the show. Like he overshadowed everybody, and that kind of killed the show for me.
Right. But and I agree with you 100%. But if you go to some of the things he's done with the Wayne stamping it, it's hilarious. I mean, it was just amazing.
Absolutely.
Keenan or Sean or the I'm gonna show you a prime example. The Sean Wayne's writing on a scary movie had me dying. Scary Movie 2 is one of my favorite movies ever. I'm sorry.
Yes.
The Wayne's Brothers show was hilarious. The White Chicks, all those were great classic movies.
Right.
You take so I know he, but when you take that Wayne stamp off him, who really is Marlon Wayans?
Right, because he good in other things. Like when he was in what's the movie Eddie Norbit? The role he played in Norbit is hilarious to me. I love that little role he played. But like you said, when he do stuff himself, it's just he overdoes it and he kind of drowns it out, and it doesn't really. He doesn't really make it entertaining anymore.
Right. So they said Let's Sex Temple was good. They got Sex Temple is one of the characters was funny. The rest of them was just trash. That movie, I'm glad it stayed on Netflix and didn't go nowhere.
I didn't like that one. I didn't. The movie with Kerry Washington, Little Man, that one wasn't all that to me.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't either. So I'm just so listen. So what do y'all say? So Sim Nation, what do y'all want to do? There's some people saying cancel both of them. Who do you want to cancel here? If not both of them, I want to. Terrence J, I think was just doing what he was told or saying what he was told. But I'm thankful somebody said it, even if it was saying it in a joke, because Marlon outside the Waynes, you really not like that. But at the same time, so y'all want to y'all can't all trash movies. Yes, I like both. Lil Man was poo. Both. Cancel. Sim Nation has spoken. Terrence J. I don't even know why you was on the calendar, sister. You a big cancel a long time ago. You ain't nothing without nobody either. But you did tell a little piece of truth about Marlon. Even though you were saying it, you were saying it in a joke. I think it was funny. So thank you for bringing that story up to us. Since that was one of your stories. On to the next one.
Yes.
On
I'm
to
gonna say one last thing about Terrence before we switch.
Go ahead.
I canceled Terrence when he got in that little car accident and he didn't want nobody to know Yes Jules was in the car with him. That's when I canceled him.
Wait. Back this up. Now this is news to me. He was in a car accident.
Yes. He was in a car accident and everybody and the story came out. He wasn't driving, it was a unsuspected female. And it never came out who the female was. It was that white girl, Yes Jules. Yeah. But see, that stayed quiet. And then the little girl, Jasmine Sanders, he was with, that stayed quiet because she didn't care because she was running around with Nick Cannon anyway.
There you go. You go. It's because he was with a clear person. Okay, that's why. We got to get into that. I thank you for bringing that up. We got to get into that, definitely.
Yeah, so I just wanted to throw that in there before you switch topic.
He's double canceled. We're gonna go ahead.
Yeah.
Double canceled. All right. So Terrence J. All right. He like a little cream in this. He like a cream soda. Okay. So this was funny to me.
This broke my heart a little bit. I can't even lie to you.
This did what now?
It broke my heart a little bit.
This story?
Sarcastically.
Okay. What in the world? So young buck with single such as bona fide hustler and don't need no help is now bona fide broke and needs all the help he needs. The early 2000s, his star admitted as much as he recently filing for bankruptcy, revealing his entire fortune. Once a prominent member of rap group G Unit, Young Buck claims he now has no property, $0 in the bank, or cash on hand, and owns just $100 in both clothes and jewelry. The Shorty Wanna Ride rapper also rides in his Shorty's car, relying solely on his girlfriend for transportation and household goods in the home they share, according to court papers obtained by Bossa. Young Buck's financial woes also stem from owing over $50K to the IRS and $106K in outstanding child support. So his credit jacked up too. Young Buck barely getting by off the coins he makes from mixtape sales, claims he's entitled to royalties from his former label, but is yet to see any payment. Looks like his ex-general went from riches to rags. Oh my God. And that's from our friends over at On Site. Girl. This reminds me, I don't know if they can show comments, my comment, but my comment, oh no, they don't have my comment up here. Damn. I don't know, but I put they might have deleted it though because it was shady. Because I said, oh, reminds me of the BRA, but then I was like, oh girl, let me shut my fat mouth up. Comment that, girl, I guess they deleted my comment, girl. Oh girl, oh well, oh well, oh it's like girl, I don't know, it might be okay. I don't know. I ain't finna look through all that.
I
But
had to gag. I read something today talking about uh disgust is finally coming out the closet. Child by.
finally coming out the girl.
Child by. Like nobody don't know about you and Mariah Carey. Child by.
Okay. Oh, we don't know. Oh, okay. So so he relied on his girlfriend. What y'all what do these rappers do with their money, girl? What
See,
why?
that's the thing. First of all, 50 Cent is a smart businessman. This boy don't own none of his masters, so he not getting any royalties. He was lazy. He didn't go on tour. Then he went and spent that money on, the usual cars, women, all of that. And he wasn't saving anything for a rainy day. See, 50 was gonna be rich for the rest of his life. He wasn't doing nothing to secure like something for the rest of his life. Cause he don't own his masters. 50 Cent on them. He didn't go on tour. You know what I mean? Like he should have been. Cause like even with the little song Stomp that he had, he should have been touring off that here and there. You know what I mean? Like Chingy jumped on the Millennium tour. Boom, Chingy got that bag. He could have been doing the same thing, but he didn't. He was silly and he let his ego get to him. And then he had the whole story about him tracing the transsexuals that came out that kind of
Yeah.
messed him up. So yeah, he just didn't handle his business right.
Them transactions will take care of him though. But so,
Exactly. That's why I say if he'd have got with the right one, he went and got taken care of. Like, see, he was over there going back and forth, like he didn't want nobody to know he was texting with Sydney Star. He'd have got with Sydney Star, he'd have been taken care of.
oh. So 50 Cent was taking 100% of the Glendella.
He'd have been just fine.
Girl, I don't know. It's crazy. It's not. It don't even make no sense, girl. You're gonna put the. Oh my god, for you to be broke after, and then it was selling records at a time when records was selling. It wasn't like now where you got to worry about streams and get an Apple giving you
Exactly.
selling records, packing out shows.
Exactly. And I
The-
don't care who you is. Like you from Memphis, you got this little boy that what's the little boy name? The little ugly little boy. Moneybag Yo from Memphis. You supposed to be doing a single with him right now. Y'all supposed to be doing something. You supposed to be getting some kind of bag.
not the ugly little boy, money bag yo.
Like he could have did. Look, out of y'all from the same city, you supposed to go knock on Moneybag Yo, say, hey man, I'm hurting right now, so I give you a feature. Just
Oh,
give me 5. You know
something.
what I mean? You could have paid some bills for a month or so.
Not the little
He
ugly.
he ain't hustling right. He is not hustling.
He hustling backwards. Poor thing. I feel for his girl because girl ain't no way possible. I'm gonna be laying up in the bed with somebody that has sold millions all this record all around the world, did all this stuff, and you videos and all this stuff like that, and you gotta drive my car somewhere. Oh no, you got me.
You know, you know what this remind me of? You remember the movie Why Do Fools Fall in Love, right? With Vivica Fox there?
Yep.
Remember when he was on drugs and Vivica Fox had to go be a prostitute to take care of him? This remind me of when I read this story. This the first thing I thought about. I was laughing to myself so hard.
He's hustling backwards. I agree with you, sister. But look, all he should have just, all his girl, he should have just found. This is what he should have did. He should have found a girl that owns some type of beauty brand, like I don't know, maybe like selling hair drops or something. Found
Yeah.
her. Maybe she could be from like a southern town, and she could be some type of, she got a little money, but she's a big dummy that nobody want. Find you one of them big cheesy motherfuckers that you should be people like a southern town. I don't know, for example, let's just say New Orleans. Um, that's what he should have. The break gave you the blueprint for this. Now, get
I
washed up.
mean,
Get washed up. This is how you shake back. Go get washed up, 5 bankruptcy, no problem. Find you a cheesy bitch that nobody want. Nobody on the face of the planet Earth want. But they got money because they selling canola. And then you just let her strap down on her or whatever. I don't know.
I mean, something. He could have did something. He could have went and ran behind somebody, got on one of these Love and Hip Hop Trade Edition, Love and Hip Hop. Somebody, he could have went and he ain't chasing the bag right.
You're not chasing back. Super Saiyan single, Young Buck. Okay, what y'all want to do? Y'all want to cancel Young Buck? Do y'all want to cancel the girls? Do you want to cancel both of them? Y'all want to cancel 50 Cent? Who y'all want to cancel right here, Step Nation?
I'm gonna cancel Young Buck till he come out the closet. When he come out the closet, then I'll uncancel him.
I love it. I love it. Young Buck, Step Nation is smoking. You're cancel that shit too. You know how to do the bingo. I am gone. I don't want to talk about him no more. Okay. All right. So this is another one of your stories.
This is another one that I wish would come out his supersized closet, but go ahead.
Okay, so this is Jason Derulo. He recently.
Hey, thank y'all so much for 22 million. This time, instead of making a million meal, I'm gonna eat a million meal. Order 22 burgers right now. I'm gonna eat it within 2 hours. Feel like you more excited than that. Let's get started. I said, say my name. First class flight to a. Nah, I can't share, bro. It's not enough. As soon as the lamp and the paper playing. Soon touch back in the end.
Ugh.
Alright, we back from the break. Got 13 left to go. We can do it.
He want to take a shit. That's what he want to do.
Right, that meat look cold as hell and nasty and oh goodness, that look nasty.
Oh nah.
You cannot give up with 3 left.
I built another stomach.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
22 million followers. 2 million of y'all unfollow me. I understand.
Oh, he get on my nerves.
Just fine for nothing. I hate that. Just dumb and fine. Fine and dumb.
Just dumb. Oh, he get on my nerves.
He's a cute little boy, but other than that,
what a waste. I know it's what a waste.
Yes. Yes. So if you a big dummy was a person. Okay. I see you got the teeth. Now he got a little change, so he gonna get the teeth fixed. He ain't no dummy like that. They said drop. Can't look like his paper or so his drop it. Okay. They said just fine and corny. I hate that.
Right.
Big dummy. So okay, what is his issue? What is he like? Don't have no new music? What is it? So usually if doing the most was a person, it would be Jason Derulo. He's usually 22 burgers. So what is his problem?
He just looking for somewhere to something that stick. I feel like at this point he just throwing things at the wall to see what stick. He's not making any new music. So obviously TikTok is the latest fad. So he jumped on TikTok and now he done blew up on TikTok. He's making these ridiculous videos. He got all these followers on TikTok. So that's his relevancy right now.
Okay. I mean, hey,
and I thought like he need to be doing. I don't know. I mean, I cancel him after Jordan Sparks, so I'm so over him.
He should just start an OnlyFans if he really want to. You really want
to? I'm telling you.
Start. I'm gonna subscribe. I don't care what they talk about. They gonna just got to talk about me. He getting my $15. You saw Safari got it. He gonna get it too. He should just do it OnlyFans.
I'm trying to tell you.
He trying to find.
That's all he needs to do.
In the closet, you think he gay? For real?
He a little spicy. I mean, I don't know.
Not a little spicy.
He's a little spicy, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, cause I know he like them Caucasians, so maybe that's why he act like that. So I ain't gonna say he's spicy, but he definitely like him a good Caucasian.
Sister, if you told me he was getting big, I would have went up there, I'd have tried to find him, I'd have shot my shot. It is what it is. It didn't talk about me. I would have shot my shot. You heard me? I seen him in them Speedos shot. Okay, so are y'all gonna cancel Jason Derulo? Are y'all gonna they say OnlyFans, boom, we got action. Exactly. Boom, we got action. So that OnlyFans, he got my
I'm gonna DM him after this. I'm gonna say, your fans want you to start an OnlyFans. I'm gonna tweet him. Watch.
Okay.
He is. Oh yes, he is zesty, like the sauce from Zaxby's.
We keep it a dick. It's not up for discussion. I agree. So y'all cancel him. I see nothing but cancels. Poor Jason Derulo.
Bye bye, Jason.
Jason, we have canceled. They said, Spoken, you are canceled, but we're going to keep your penis. We're going to keep that.
Bye bye.
Okay. On to the next story. So this story is
That's my baby there.
who? Future?
That's my baby.
Okay, so the story in this is this. So he's coming through. So him and 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine trolling him. So 6ix9ine,
Yeah.
Is this for this song that they coming up? You think?
Yeah, that's all it is. I mean, 6ix9ine, I
The-
just wish he would just dissolve. He get on my nerve.
So what
But
you
that's
think?
all it is.
Because okay, so let's run this story into each other. So Future posted about how he was certified platinum, RI by the recording industry, like basically throwing it in his face because 6ix9ine had the whole issue about Billboard and streams not counting for this and all that stuff like that. And he buying the streams,
Right.
and so now 6ix9ine. So he was just talking about blah blah. So 6ix9ine saying, "Look, if you're a rat, I believe you hang with a snitch. You a snitch and deserve to die. But that's just me. I'm gonna get $1 billion, and all the killers love me." Blase, blase. And he really threw some shade at 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine came back trolling and said, "If you're a deadbeat, you don't deserve. If you're a deadbeat, you deserve to die." Okay, I'm going. Don't add me. I'm busy. Video drops in a few. Of course, he had this video coming up with Nikki, who's also 6ix9ine trolling, saying, "Should I troll tonight with this troll or not? Should we go live tonight at 11 p.m. or 11 p.m. Eastern or not?" Thanks 6ix9ine. So
First of all, 6ix9ine can't talk about nobody being a deadbeat. Because one thing about Future, you can say a lot about him, but other than that, Eliza Rain girl, none of his baby mamas ever said he was a deadbeat. He take care of his kids. 6ix9ine ain't seen his kids since he been out. Or before that. He don't take care of neither one of his kids. So you want to talk deadbeat, let's talk deadbeat. Okay? You don't take care of your kids, boo. Sarah ugly ass running around here with this rapper, that rapper. So she's securing her bag. So sis, do you? I can't stand her either. But he definitely can't call Future no deadbeat. He ain't taking care of his damn kids either.
right. So it's like the pot calling the kid scared black and this.
Right. So he just trying to troll. And like, I really wish these rappers, especially the older ones like Meek Mill and Future, I really wish they would stop mentioning 6ix9ine because 6ix9ine is a child compared to the longevity of their career. And so, like, if you feed a troll, that's what trolls want. They want to get fed. So stop feeding his ass, and he'll eventually go away. Like, I hate to see people like Future and Meek Mill even say anything about him. Don't mention him. I mean, he's way below the kind of fame that they have. You know what I'm saying? And it just it's beneath them to even mention him.
And he looking for attention. He can't go nowhere but on the internet. That's like he can't, he can only be on the internet. They don't confine him to being a true internet troll.
Exactly.
And what do you think about Nikki collabing with him on this? I really feel like they're playing our face in my mind.
I really do, because Nikki knows what people feel and think about him. Not to mention the fact that he really is a troll, and his whole use of the N-word and not actually being black, and then right in the middle of Black Lives Matter, and then Nikki want to jump out here and do this song with him. Nikki not hurting for no money. She not hurting for no fame. She not hurting for no talent. She not hurting for numbers. Her and that little racist girl, that little bitch, I'm a cowgirl, just had a #1 single. So Nikki's not hurt for anything. Nikki could completely turn that down. It's not like she owes 6ix9ine nothing. It's not like she, you know what I mean? Like, I really want to understand her reasoning behind this. And I know she posted something about, all the proceeds gonna go to this. She could have did a single herself and sent the proceeds somewhere. She didn't need to do a song with him.
I think she, I think the Barbs are gonna hate me for this, but I really think that see, when Nikki came, there was a downslide of the sexy type female rappers that could actually that actually were marketable, and so she became a lane for herself. And
yeah.
when she walked into like the pop world and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So she became. So what she did was become a female rapper that the white folks, the clear folks, could listen to, which is something,
Absolutely.
unfortunately, the Lil Kims and Missy Elliott. Yeah, I'm not saying they don't have no white fans. I'm saying for his like pop world, they didn't never had that. And so she got that and she forged a lane. But once you open up them floodgates, then a lot of more start coming through. You had your Iggy Azaleas that could talk to the white audience. You had, of course, your Cardi B's that had a lot of the huge white fan bases. And once you started talking to them, you open up the floodgates, which then what it did for Nicki, even though I could say this, I'm gonna give her props. And I was a fan of her. She kicked down that door, but what she didn't do was close it back up to where the competition made her less special. And this is
Right, absolutely. Oh my goodness, I've been saying that for months because exactly, like, oh my goodness, you hit that nail. Because Nikki had her own lane, and what I keep saying, when the Cardi started, and all these dolls and the Iggy's and all these people, they are not Nikki. Nikki was way higher than them. She had already built her career. She already established herself, so there was no need for her to be in competition with any of these people.
right, right,
And like, so for her to even go up against like the whole her and Cardi thing, that should have never happened. Like Nicki and Cardi were two different caliber of rappers altogether. Like Nicki was a veteran in this game before Cardi was name was even mentioned. So I feel like that you absolutely right. Like Nicki should have just closed that door and stayed on her side of the door and let these new kids do whatever it is that they came to do. Cause
right,
like nobody's talking about Iggy that right now. Nobody Cardi not doing nothing right now. They came and went.
right. But now that we have all these female rappers, and that makes her by that making her less special, Nikki. See, so this is what it is, and I learned this myself because I got the name MC Shakie because I was a bounce MC. I was a bounce MC. This is what I was a messy punk all the time, all the whole time. But what I really came out and became known for was being a bounce MC. I used to MC bounce exactly what Big Frida did. Exactly. Big Frida came out and closed the door. There's nobody from out of it. She didn't let other bounce MCs come kind of like in that fold. And so
Right.
they still think Frida is all of bounce, which people probably don't know. But outside of New Orleans, don't know or care about. So
Right.
what happens is, in the case of Nikki, by her opening up the floodgates that made her less special, this is what happens then, sweetheart. Because what you're gonna do at this point in time, and that was somebody misguided your career at that point, especially when you was doing features and doing this with these different people and stuff like that, because it made you less special. They was only using like that was dumb. You had a lane, you were supposed to own it, make it yours, and just be that. But at the same time, with this case, what Nikki has done now is that forced herself into a subjugated part where she has to reinvent. She
Yes.
can't just be a female rapper exuding sexuality and speaking to the pop audience no more because everybody else can do it easily. She's
Right.
so with her with the features and all that stuff like that. So when you say she could have did this song by herself, no, she couldn't have. Nikki ain't Nikki no more. She's a less special Nikki unless she reinvent herself, which is why she's doing songs with Racist and Doja Cat. I think why she keeps the sex offender husband around, which now the whole thing with her brother, I think that's probably the only thing that she really is truly contrite about that she has no control over. But the stuff with 6ix9ine and all that controversy, she has no choice because she's a less special Nikki. Everybody else is kind of sort of there's rapping and the female, the Megs and stuff like that. They can do a Nikki. They can do a sexy female that can speak to different audiences. They can do that. So they can do a version of Nikki. So I have an option. I can pay the Nikki price, or I can pay the Meg price, or the Cardi price, or whatever. I can pay the lesser price and get something. And there's
Right.
coming. And so with her doing this, I think just she's attempted to reinvent herself. But I think she should. I just don't like the way this is going. But I mean, that's what Eminem did. He was the king of controversy at one time. But look how well that happened for him. I mean, he
I
could be
mean, you're right. This is not her lane, and for her to try to, it's almost it's almost like she using them. I mean, obviously they're using her because Doja know, okay, I put Nikki on this gonna do numbers. But it's almost like she's using them to stay relevant, to open to be in the lane that they're in, and she shouldn't even want to be in the lane Doja Cat in. You know what I mean? Let Doja Cat be out there with the little pop girls, with the Ariana Grandes and the Megan Trainers. Let Doja Cat do that. Let her be out there. That's not Nicki's lane. Like, yeah, I absolutely agree. Nicki shouldn't have tried. She shouldn't try to reinvent herself. Nicki older now. I'm not saying she's old, but she's older. So you know what I mean? Like she had her own lane. And like you right, she wouldn't have gotten the numbers because her songs and her singles, like she had a couple of bops or whatever, put out a couple of albums, but her fight to stay relevant is just really kind of souring me against her a little bit. And yeah, I really don't like this new Nicki. I don't like that she's grasping for straws at this point.
She's not gonna lie like she said. Oh, I don't know. Well, I think that she's grasping for straws. Let me say something. I think you know who. Let me say something. This is what I think. Eminem gave us the blueprint for this. He was the only white rapper that got any type of black love. Then they had a Bubba Sparks and all these other white rappers came out right behind him. So he started becoming a less special Eminem. So he started being controversial Eminem. And it worked for a while. We started paying attention to the controversial stuff that he did. But then at the end of the day, we stopped caring. Nikki, Eminem is telling you something. Don't do this to yourself. Do something else. Don't be
Right,
controversial if that's not your thing. You have a lot of young
right,
people up to you. You have a lot of stuff like that. You need to go back to the people that love you and ask them and talk to them and say, listen, what can I do to make myself right with you people? What can I do? If I mess up with Sip Nation, I messed up with Sip Nation one time when I didn't vet a story. I came and asked, what do y'all want me to do to contract this? Let me know so I know how to brother proceed with what you've entrusted me with, because you don't have to give me your time and your support. You don't have to pay attention to me. You don't have to like, repost, share nothing for me. You're doing that out your own volition, and I have to appreciate you for that. And because you do that, I got to make sure that I don't alienate you. So what I need to do is
right.
talk to you and say, look, what it is that you want me to do to make this right with you, because this is where I messed up. Now, in the case of her in this controversy, Eminem has given you the proven point that, baby, it's not going to work for long. It looks cute now. Yeah, you're getting views and talking about you now. But at the end of the day, when the controversy runs out, what are you going to have? People are going to start paying attention to that in that aspect.
Absolutely.
And so, sister, your reinvention should start with the people that love you. I would have a meeting with the Barbs online and say, listen, Barbs, what we got to do to get right?
Absolutely. You 100% right. I mean, and like not to turn the page, but I wish Little Kim would have did the same thing. Cause Lil Kim put out that album and it flopped. And it's because she was trying to keep up with people that she shouldn't have been trying to keep up with. And like same thing, 100%. She need to console her fans because her fans don't want this for her. I'm pretty sure her fans, her and 6ix9ine don't have the same fan base. So I'm pretty sure her fans feel some type of way about her working with 6ix9ine. I mean, don't get me wrong, she got her loyal barbs that wouldn't care what she did. She could put out an opera and her bars would be like, yes, sis, yes. But yeah, this was just not a good look for her.
Don't like it. I don't like it. So sippers, real sippers. I'm not talking about the other people that's been blocked and timed out for saying stupid stuff. What do y'all want to do? Y'all want to cancel 6ix9ine? Y'all want to cancel Nicki? Do y'all want to cancel both of them? Do you want to cancel the song? Do you want to cancel the fact that they're playing in our face? Or did you just want to just give a broad cancellation to 6ix9ine playing with Future, and just give a broad? Oh, they are live. Hold on. As soon as I clicked it, let me. I got it. So he plays some other stuff. Okay, so look. So
Yeah, I've been over 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine been canceled for me a long time ago.
Rainbow Black Plastic Pick up post cancer. Okay. Tiana up in there. Tiana, girl, but Bobby girl. Okay, so they are canceled. We're gonna go see. We got a couple more stories, and we're gonna get into it right quick. So, moment of silence, y'all. Screenwriter and journalist. This is from my friends at Gossip. Jazz Waters has passed away at 39, and she's young. She was on the show This Is Us that appears on NBC, and she that's her right there. And she was a writer and everything, but she's known as Jazz Fly, and she was on. Oh my God! So she shout out to her and her family. We don't know they said that she was a staple on social media. She wrote for Vibe, the Gossip Game, Issa Rae. Everybody's talking about this. How did she die? Is what I'm asking. I thought I knew that in my mind before I even put the story up. I thought I knew that, and I don't.
From what I've been reading, I've read that it was suicide.
Okay.
Man,
I don't know. I don't
man.
want to. That's what I've read. I don't know if there's any truth behind it as of yet, but that's what I've read on a couple of blogs. But I would rather wait for the official story because I don't want to put that on her if that's not really her cause of death. But that's what I've read.
Definitely. Well, we are definitely we're definitely praying for her, her family. If it was suicide, we'll definitely keep you updated on that story right here. We will definitely post it to either the MC Shakie Live page or we're gonna talk about it here. And our final story of tonight, which is going to be a good another story, but we also like to be positive note, and this was a positive vibe for me. Um, that Miss Vanessa Bryant, the late wife of Kobe Bryant, has gotten tattoos of both Kobe and Gigi on her. Um, and she did it last month, kind of kept it under wraps. She's an insanely beautiful woman. I think she's a very beautiful woman. And so I think the message in here and in this story too is just like, people grieve differently and people do different things and people do a lot of stuff. But it just goes to show like we talk about a million other things, but this woman probably will never, especially with the loss of a child and somebody coming from somebody who, like, even though what my son was going through, I knew God was gonna bring him through, but I can't even sit here and lie and say I'm human, and the thoughts of losing him have come through my mind, and so I don't think I'll never understand that, and I don't know who it is, but shout out to her and what she's going through, and we definitely support that. That's good stuff. Anything we get about her that is on that note, we will definitely talk about on the show and stuff. And to the other family, they have been confirmed. I looked it up on my phone that she was battling depression. They haven't ruled it a suicide yet, as of what I just read, but they did say that she was definitely battling depression. The writer for This Is Us, and that's not. And so look, Sip Nation, we will leave. I'm gonna say this, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all look, if y'all talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. Don't be afraid. I go get this counseling all the time. Okay, so and that's
I
what
know
that
that's right because I suffer from anxiety and depression, so it's serious. It's really serious.
definitely serious. It's definitely serious. Okay, so with that being said, that was our 9 topics for tonight. I enjoyed you so much, sister. I thank
Thank
you so much.
you.
And the sippers like you too. I am so surprised. They hate everybody, but they actually, I've got so many great comments about you. And when Tiana came, we had some good comments. So we definitely want to get you again. When we look forward to actually have you come to do this on a more often, or maybe a weekly, a bi-weekly kind of basis. I know you are a very busy woman. You actually work or whatever the case may be. Yeah, they're saying that they loved you. Like, you need to be a regular. So real. Like, you're just down to earth. I love it too.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't mind it all weekly, bi-weekly. I mean, just let me know and just, let me know ahead of time because, yeah, I do still work like a 9 to 5. But absolutely, I do not mind at all. I enjoyed it. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you.
Right, right. That is so great. I appreciate you so much for coming. You are an awesome person. I feel like I see you. A lot of the comments that was coming through, you didn't get a chance to see, but if you want to go back, you go look at them. But the comments was saying in the comments, like, they love, like, okay, as far as how we did this is your thing. This might be your thing. You might want to just say, you know what, I'm gonna turn off the Instagram and just go on YouTube and start it, because they're saying like they like the chemistry, they like to talk and felt natural, and so that's what people. We was just really just talking. I know I didn't think you was nervous at all, because when I called you, was like, all right, cool, let's do it. And so
Oh,
and
yeah, no.
so I mean, and that's what it is. Everybody enjoyed you, and the sippers don't like nobody. Oh,
Thank you.
it's crazy. I love it. We're gonna show up all the shows. She was great. Yeah, all that's so yeah, we definitely.
Thank you.
I wish I could actually. I don't know if I could pull this off, but I'm gonna try, because I can't add somebody else. So therefore, I can maybe get you and Tiana, and we kind of do this at least once a month, and just do like either the end of the month or the beginning of the month. But or whatever, we'll see what we could do. We'll have one of our little talks or something later on this week as we do. Yes, everybody loved the show indeed. But so definitely make sure y'all go follow her Instagram name, her everything else name is scrolling on about except for her Twitter, which is at TNTS3 on Twitter, but everything else is Tina Shade. But if you go to her Instagram, I'm sure she's very I mean, I DM her, she talks to me. I think she's kind of like she's very engaged with the people
Yes.
who follow her. So she'll definitely talk to you if you trying to figure out, well, what can I see more of her at? Tiana says, I'm shy. Why? I hate that. I want to we go on. Tiana, I swear to God, we got to do this because it's a great thing. But like you said, this is for you. I see it for you. You're very opinionated. You came through. I mean, a lot of people. This is your first time ever doing like something like this, or have you done this before, or what was the what?
I've gone like I do live every once in a while with certain people, like another blog page, Murder Report. Like I go live with her. Like I just recently went live with her, but this is the first time I've done it in this kind of setup, and I don't mind at all. Like no, I don't have a problem with public speaking. I don't have a problem with. I'm not shy at all. I don't know if you could tell. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind at all. I actually enjoyed it.
Right. So okay, so we definitely would like to have you on again. We'll definitely talk about it as soon as we're gonna definitely have you on. If sometime next week for certain. I don't know. It's today Thursday, so it might just be. And we'll try to shoot for next Thursday, and then
Okay.
go for that, and then so we'll see you again. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Page, y'all can see some of the things that she posts and bees on my page, and I thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all give a big super round of applause to Tina Shea. She was awesome. Thank you so much, my sister. Thank you.
Good night.
Thursday. Okay, so she's gonna come back. That was a great show. All right, so Tiana girl, because Tiana was supposed to come Tuesday, y'all. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna cancel it. But that would be good. I'm gonna try. I want to put that up. I want to get both of them together with me, and we can maybe do that once a month, and that'd be like a little special thing to the sippers. Maybe on a Sunday or Saturday, just like a little breakdown of everything, and then get Tiana to do. What I want to say. I had something I want to say. Something I just lost my train of thought that fast. I'm getting old, girl. I am getting old. Thank y'all. That's it. Good night. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. Oh no, I owe somebody a titty bop. That's what I was thinking about. How did I forget that? Jewel Rogers, here you go, sister. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And listen, sister, thank you. Pop goes the titty, go pop. Okay. All right. So yeah, it was so that's what I wanted to say. Thank you, Jewel, and welcome if you hear your family. So what else I want to say? I think that's it. Thank y'all so much. I enjoyed y'all so much. My sippers, my siblings, y'all are the best. Don't forget to like that video out. I love y'all. Y'all be safe out there. And we'll talk to y'all tomorrow, same damn time, same damn channel. I love y'all. Good night.